Okay, here we go. First pro fights. It's Kalamazoo, Michigan Wing Stadium, March 24, 2006. I have really no intention of boxing professional, but Bob talked me into it. Says if you're going to continue to box, you might as well box pro, is what he said. He seemed solid advice at the time, but it wasn't solid advice, really. Jeff Blair from Indiana. Apparently he fought Devin Vargas in the JOs, Junior Olympics, or juniors, when they were, like 12 or under, 14 or under. Technically 15, possibly, sometimes, yeah. Or no, 15 too. Sometimes like half of 16, we'll say. And that is my man, Steve DeHar, is the third man in the corner. He's been reffing for a long time now, I would say. It's the date today's January 18, 2023, so that was 17 years ago. 17 years ago, so it's been a minute. So we'll say he's been reffing for about 20 years. Maybe even a little bit longer than that. Maybe longer. At least 20 years. I'm on the right. It's kind of hard to tell because we're both red trunks, white waistband. I'm on the right. Tell you what, there's nothing as bad as, like, I was 22 years old when I had my first amateur bout, and that was at the Northwest Activity Center in Detroit, and it was against a crank fighter. Now, imagine growing up as a fan but having no access to. I grew up like watching boxing, but I wasn't within an hour and a half of the nearest gym. At that time, it wasn't even on my radar. But imagine growing up like that, just being a fan, and then one day having a tape of I got 12 fights here, 10 amateur and 2 pro. And that's another thing. Imagine, I had no intention of turning professional. I didn't know how the game worked in boxing, because it sure works different than any other sport as far as how you become a quote-unquote professional. But here we are. I'm on to the left now. Just through left hook. Just missed a big right hand. Jeez. Knocked his head back there with the right hand. And just, that was, you could tell he had some experience. He knew how to move, move well and everything. Keep his hands up and chin down. But his quickness and strength were just not at the level where I knew I could just walk right through him. I mean, not to sound egotistical, but that's just what it was. I don't know what Steve was saying there. You can hear J-Mo. In the stands there. Him and his wife and kids came for support. Came to my first, I guess, at least three fights, and then one when I fought Rich Power in Royal Oak. He came to that one. Him and Yeah, I don't know what he came with, but that was right at the bell. Right at the bell. He's trying to sneak me. You see that? Okay, here we go. Second round. Like I'm out jabbing. Like I say, especially that double jab, I was hitting him with that. I was reaching him with most of my jabs, and my right hand just missed there. Right hand to the body, left hook to the body, another right hand, left hook, right hand, and that, the last right hand really landed. I'm really getting to him here. Just throwing a lot of double jabs and just a wild right hand. There we got. He was tying up a little bit, but I don't play that. I'm gonna keep working when you're trying to do the hug. Give me a hug. I'm working. On the right here, jab. You see, I just couldn't miss him with the jab. Right hook to the body. Right hand. Came back with the left hook there. We shot a nice uppercut there. You see that? So he, like I say, he had some experience. He could box a little bit, but he just didn't have any power or anything to keep me off, and I was just, and that right hand it looked like it just grazed him. But it put him down. I was a little bit surprised. Oh, now just miss an overhand right, throw it, left hook to the body, left hook upstairs. I don't know how I missed there, but like I said, that overhand right, I found a home for that. That jab, I was just hurting with the jab. Left hook, right hand. Now that pretty much ended it right there. But this is professional boxing, like I say. I thought it was over right there. That knocked down, I thought it was over. And this is pro boxing, baby. Go for some more. That overhand right, couldn't hardly miss him with it. Oh, right uppercut, right hook. That right uppercut, right hook. Another right hook to the body. Oh, overhand right, left hook. Oh, geez, I almost both fell over the ropes almost. A little exuberant. A little overexcited, you could say. And then I gotta give the fans my love. Started doing that like right at the end of my amateur career. Right at the end, I started doing that. Are you not entertained? I need a holder. That's Greg Aaron's in the suit, the promoter, and he's I said too much already. At least you got my last name right, so you gotta give me credit for that. But yeah, he's kind of why professional boxing is as shitty as it is. Promoters like that. No, this is